G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Flashlight Crazy. Today I'm reviewing the all-new Acebeam T35. This is in the tan color and it has the 5000K SFT40 emitter. There is a 6500K as well. This is the 5000K. Let's check it out. Alrighty, well, before we get into the light, let's just have a look at the box here. 1900 lumens, 380 meters, Type C rechargeable. So that means it is rechargeable into the actual light. Some people love that, some people don't. I'd normally prefer it without, to be honest. Dual switch design, I'll go over that. 18650 battery. Okay. LED options. So we've got a cool white option of 6500K and a neutral white option of 5000K. The neutral white option has been checked here, and that means it's 1600 lumens, not 1900 lumens. That's about it. All right, let's see what's inside the box. Okay, so we'll get the T35 user manual. I'll go over that. It does have a quality control 02, so that's been stamped that the quality control has been checked. So or quality checked, maybe that stands for. Either way, that's good news. Now, we do have a product certification tag. Nice. And we have a warranty card. And just remember, guys, the warranty card is not going... You won't get one if you buy it on grey markets and things like that. And even if you do get one, it's very difficult to actually claim warranty when you go through certain grey markets. Not all, but some. So I always advocate for authorized dealers, absolutely. Now we got a holster, and inside the holster we got some goodies. So let's just pull out the goodies. All right, so first things first, we got the holster. Holster looks like it's a lens up holster, although you could probably force it in lens down, no problem. Now, look, I mean, I've seen better holsters. I've seen worse as well. This would definitely be on the not so great side of holsters. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It just feels a bit flimsy, and I don't think the stitching and Velcro is going to last very long. I don't think the stitching here is going to last very long. Look, I could be wrong, but it doesn't feel a premium the way the actual light does. You know, Acebeam products are brilliant, but this holster is not so brilliant. Now, don't eat that. What else we got here? Oh, I love this. So Acebeam has a tendency to send extra things. You know, sometimes they send extra rubber switch boots, you know, in case this one gets torn. This time, they've sent 2 O-rings, thank you, but they've also sent an extra rubber flap, this rubber flap here, so in case this one gets torn or lost. Now, I don't think it's going to get lost because you can see here it's screwed in, right? So then it could get torn. And so they've given you a spare, and I think that's brilliant. Thank you, Acebeam. And those little things like that Acebeam does, I very much appreciate as a consumer, very much so. Now, here's your charger, USB-C to USB-A. As I've shown you now 3 times, the charging port is there. Very deep charging port, very thick lip as well. So, and that fits in like a glove. Look, as far as charging ports go, I'm happy with this one because of the rubber flap and because of how deep it is. I actually am. The only thing that does concern me is, you know, I like the pocket clip to be where it is, back here. So if you're pocketing this and you pull it out of your pocket, chances are it's probably going to catch that and rip it open. So that's why I don't like charging ports. But if you got to have one like this, screwed in, very deep, very thick flap, I think that's the best type of charging port and charging flap you're going to get. I really do. Screwed in as well. That's brilliant. Sometimes they're just glued in. That's bloody screwed in, mate. Awesome. What else we got? We got the lanyard. Nothing to write home about. This stopper will fall off the end very easily, so be careful. I mean, you could get it back on, but it'd be a pain in the you-know-what. Is it now? Let's put it through the flashlight mic test. All right, cool. That's good. All right, that's good. Yep, so that passes. It's strong enough to withstand, you know, what am I, like 90 kilos and pulling it pretty hard and, you know, nothing's happening. So that's good. I'm happy with that. Now, we'll just put this stuff away and we'll just have a quick look at the manual. So opening up the manual, it is going to just give you, it'll give you several languages, but we just want English. So top here. So look, it's just going to give you, you know, what to do, how to do it. I'll go over all that sort of stuff. But, you know, user manuals are good. Have a read of them as well. They're pretty interesting. I love here how it gives you the 6,500K and the 5,000K parameters. So we'll be focusing on this one down here because that's the one we've got. It is pretty good as well that it shows you IP68. So that's 2 meters water submersible and also 1.5 meters drop resistant. Thank you very much. And it gives you the emitters 5,000K or 6,500K SFT40. Great emitter. Compatible with 2 CR123 3-volt non-rechargeable batteries. They are these, so it's compatible with 2 of those. Just make sure they're both fully charged, like as in brand new. Don't put a brand new one and a half-charged one in there. It could be catastrophic. And that is pretty much it, you know, low voltage warning. Look, green light, it's more than 20%. If it's anything but green, just charge it, you know? That's my hot tip. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so to install the battery, unscrew the tail cap. Put the battery in positive side to the top, bang. Screw the tail cap back on. This is not rocket science. And we're good to go. Look at that, beautiful. Okay, so starting at the head, we've got a black bezel. Looks really nice, especially with this tanned light. We got a black button, we got a black pocket clip, we got a black rubber cover for the charging port. So black and tan is what we're dealing with. Now we've got a smooth reflector. That is a smooth reflector down there. That's going to go a far way. And that there is your 5,000K SFT40 LED emitter. So that's awesome so far. That is all very cool. We've got some heat sinks here. We've got a button here. Button seems to be useless while the light is off. I'll talk more about that in the coming moments. But, you know, spoiler alert, I hate that. And pocket clip, nice, very sturdy. I am a fan of that pocket clip. Lanyard hole here on the pocket clip. I'm a fan of that pocket clip, man. That is a strong pocket clip and it's comfortable. Look at that, it's comfortable. Check it out. This is comfortable to hold in the hand. That is just really comfortable. I love that. Click, 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 press and hold, strobe, 1, 2, 3. Okay, press and hold and then, yep, cool. All right. Now, can I turn it off from this? No. So, awkward. Click. Okay, the rubber, the clicky at the back, it is a forward clicky, meaning you can momentary and signal on the same output. That's good, but feels a bit flimsy. I've felt better clickies from Acebeam in the past, and I don't know what's going on there, but it doesn't feel amazing. I mean, it's working, but it doesn't feel amazing like some of the other clickies I've had in Acebeam in the past. Anyway, moving on. Great knurling on the body and the tail cap. I mean, that is cool, man. Very grippy. Like, boom, grippy. And the stature of this light is awesome. Look at that. Really cool. Somewhat of a crenulated, you know, potentially strike bezel, you could call it. But it does protrude enough that it could be used as a strike bezel, which is really cool. And as far as externals, I think that's pretty much it. Great looking light, isn't it? Nice and slender and long. It's a really great looking light. Really like that. We'll see how long it actually is. So end of the bezel to the end of the tail cap is, what do we got there? About 13.5 centimeters, maybe a touch over. And now if we just get this and zero that, hang on. Yeah, 0. Okay, so the width of the face is 25.87 mil. Width of the body, 22.91 mil. Width of the tail cap, 24.78 mil. And the weight of this guy with the battery and pocket clip included. 18650 battery, sorry, I'll show you that in a sec. The weight, what do we got here? 137.75 grams. That's pretty good. Now, okay, so let's go over the operation. So you click the switch on in the tail cap and then click it off. You can momentary, and that's what you do, okay? Now, Acebeam, seriously, you can't use this while it's off, the side switch. I hate that. And then when it's on, you can't turn it off from the side switch. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get the purpose of this. Great light, great output. You've got two possible temperatures, 5,000K or 6,500K. You've got different colors. You know, this is the tan one. You can get black and probably some others. Very bright. I'll give you the specs in a second. Great pocket clip, great charging port cover. You know, really, like, there's the attention to detail here is good. And then I don't understand this UI, people. I don't understand it. Why make a light that is useless unless it's on with this button? Because let me just paint a picture for you, okay? All right. So let's just pretend that this is an ID or a document or something that I've got to look at, and so I need to hold this. So I pull my light out and I go click, and then I go, oh, well, that's a bit bright. Hang on. There we go. Now just swap back. Okay, so yeah, let me just read the document. And I've got my finger here. Read the document. Okay, cool. Oh, I need a bit more light. Yep, that works. Cool. Need a bit more light. Yep. Oh, I need some less light. Okay, well, I'll just go around. Yep, okay, beautiful. Okay, I'm done. Don't need that anymore. I've still got to hold it, but I don't need the light on it anymore. Yep, that's right. I've got to... Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay, now I'll pocket it. Do you see what I mean? It's so annoying. I don't get why companies do this. Just, you know, Acebeam has actually one of the most amazing user interfaces in some of their lights that I've ever seen. And what it is you can control everything from the side switch, right? But then the tail switch is automatic turbo every time. What a phenomenal user interface. Because what that gives you is full operational access from the side switch, from low, medium, and high, moonlight mode, all that type of stuff. And then you get turbo mode for tactical situations. So this is, it doesn't fit anywhere, in my opinion. And this is just my opinion, but it doesn't fit anywhere because you got to turn it on, swap grips, and then do it. You know, even if, like, it's annoying to even go like that whilst holding it. Why? Why should you have to do that? So that's me. I'm sorry for the rant, but I hate that. Anyway, let's go over the outputs. So this is the outputs of the 5,000K light emitter. So we've got the ultra low 3 lumens here. That's going to last for 400 hours. Single click. That goes up to 90 lumens for 16 hours. Single click. 350 lumens for 3 hours and 50 minutes. Single click. That is 700 lumens for an hour and 35 minutes. Single click. That is 1600 lumens you'll get for 1 minute, 60 seconds. Then it's going to drop down to 700 lumens for an additional hour and a half. You'll get a max reach of 352 meters during this 60 seconds only, okay? So, and then what do? You got to click it off. Now, it does have memory mode, so you can memorize the highest output there if you want, if you're in a tactical situation or whatever. And from on only, you can press and hold, and then it comes on to strobe. Strobe is 1600 lumens, for 3 minutes. Then it'll drop down to 700 lumens for 3 hours. And then you single click to get back to the output you were in before you went into strobe. Single click of the tail cap off. So the operations, that they have good spaced outputs, but I do not like how you have to click on, change outputs, click off. Hate it. But anyway, look, that's the only gripe I've got with this light. Everything else is phenomenal. The length, the width, the stature, the ergonomics in the hand, the pocket clip, the rubber flap over the charging port. Not too crash hot actually about the switch. It just feels a little bit finicky. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel up to Acebeam standards. You cannot tail stand, okay? So there's no tail standing to be had with this light at all. It is a big rubber switch though, so I like that you've got a lot of surface area to hit. I really do like that, but it's just a bit finicky, you know. See here, I'm hitting it on the outside and it won't turn on, and you got to get it right in the middle. Anyway, you know, if you get one, you'll know what I mean. But look, apart from that, it's Acebeam standard, Acebeam quality, great light, really strong, durable, all the good stuff. But you know, not crash hot about the old user interface and having to swap grips to turn it off and on. Hate that. Anyway, let's go to the night shots, and then we'll come back for some final thoughts, prices, and where to buy. See you in a sec. All right, here we go with the new Acebeam. Bang, that's the brightest. So let's just linger on this for a bit. What do we got? Very large hotspot, typical with the type of emitter. Great throw. Great spill. Beautiful spread. Look at the size of that hotspot on the wall there. Fantastic. And then if I cycle, very low, low, medium, high, turbo. Very low. Let's just go over here. Low, medium, high, turbo. Press and hold, strobe, press and hold. Nothing, single click, back to turbo. My mistake. But it is annoying because now, if I want to shut it off, I have to change grips. Don't love that. Don't love that. Great beam though. Typical Acebeam. Ha, typical Acebeam beam. All right, that's it for me. See ya. Ugh, awkward. Alrighty, so night shots first. Really great performance. You only get 60 seconds on the turbo output before it drops down to 700 lumens. But the performance is good. The beam profile is good. You know, you've got the hotspot and spill, really big hotspot too, thanks to that SFT40. Great comfortable light, you know, really comfortable, really ergos are good. But as I've said, you know, and I don't want to harp on about it, but as I've said, I hate the way that you have to click, change, then, you know, manipulate the switch and the output, and then change, turn off. Hate that. If it wasn't for that, I'd probably carry this light because this light is slender. It is not too heavy. I think I was like, what, 130 something grams? That's bloody pretty good. It's got a rock solid pocket clip, man. Like great pocket clip. And decent outputs, decent run times, memory mode, strobe if you need it, all that type of stuff. Yeah, just the user interface ruins it for me. I wish Acebeam would revert back to how they used to do their user interfaces, which was, as I said, full control of this side button from off, on, whatever. And then the tail switch is only for turbo, because that gives you the opportunity to smash that tail switch and get turbo every time for tactical situations or just for an immense amount of brightness if you need it. And then the side switch for your everyday, you know, general uses. That to me is the perfect user interface for a light like this. And I really hope Acebeam goes back to that because in my opinion, for my uses, I wouldn't use it. Can't stand lights like this. But everything else about it is brilliant. So I want to be clear about that. Acebeam quality, Acebeam performance, and the little touches here and there with the strong pocket clip and the really beautiful thick flap that you get here to secure that charging port down there. 18650, you know, not too heavy, slender, beautiful, comfortable, all the rest of it. Great. All that's great. Now, I'll link this wherever it is at the moment. I'm hoping it's at liteshop.com.au because I fully support Liteshop more than anyone else. But if it is not at Liteshop, I'll also link it at acebeam.com, like the Acebeam official. And then I'll link Liteshop's Acebeam page anyway, so you can go check it out. But I'm pretty sure it should be at Liteshop pretty soon. I think that's it, guys. Thanks very much for watching. And until next time, stay cool and stay safe. See ya.